World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. An Israeli airstrike that was launched in central Syria killed more than a dozen and injured more than 30, according to state-run news agency. Syrian Arab News Agency or SANA stated that there have been numerous explosions and air defense engagements in Syria's central area, notably in the governorates of Tartus and Hama, which have left numerous civilians dead. Hama Health Director Dr. Maher Al-Younes stated that the deadly attack in the province of Masyaf resulted in the death of at least 16 people and injuring 36 others, including 6 in critical condition. According to the military source cited by SANA, Israel launched an air aggression from northwest Lebanon, which targeted several military sites in the central region. Syrian air defenses were able to intercept and shut down some of the missiles, but SANA reported that the strike damaged the Wadi al-Uyun highway in Masyaf and ignited a fire. In recent months, tension between Israel and Iran has reached a boiling point. In June, an Israeli airstrike in Syria claimed the life of an Iranian military advisor, which further fueled the hostility. Just 2 months earlier, Israel's bombing of Iran's embassy complex in Syria triggered a major confrontation, bringing Middle East to the brink of an all-out war. A manhunt widens after a man allegedly threw a piping hot drink on a 9-month-old infant at a park in the northern Australian state of Queensland. The incident took place at Hanlon Park in Brisbane, where the 33-year-old man allegedly threw a scalding coffee to a 9-month-old baby boy who was sitting in the park with his mother. According to Queensland Police Detective Inspector Paul Dalton, officials were collaborating with international partners to search for the man who reportedly fled the country 4 days after the unprovoked attack. Due to the incident, the victim reportedly underwent multiple surgeries because of severe burns on his chin, neck, chest, and back. According to Inspector Dalton, they were able to identify the man shortly after he fled the country. Dalton, meanwhile, described the man as an rather itinerant worker who had been in and out of Australia on various visas since 2019 and had last entered the country in January of 2022. And news from the Philippines Foreign Service Post, the Department of Agriculture or DA Bureau of Soils and Water Management or BSMW of the Philippines and the Department of Royal Rainmaking and Agricultural Aviation or DRRAA of Thailand successfully implemented the project Capacity Enhancement on the Rainmaking Technology for Philippine Cloud Seeding Personnel. The project is in collaboration between the Philippines and Thailand under the Agricultural Cooperation Agreement managed by the DA and the Ministry Agriculture and Cooperatives. The BSWM delegates, consisting of engineers from the Water Resources Management Division, trained at the Northern Royal Rainmaking Operation Center in Chiang Mai, Thailand, where they learned about the ground-based generator technology for rainmaking and observed its use as an alternative to aircraft in certain conditions. The second training was at the Central Royal Rainmaking Operation Center in Nakhon Sawan Province, where they learned about rainmaking operations using aircraft, including weather analysis, flight planning, and substance preparation. On August 29th, Agriculture Attaché Annalyn Lopez and the delegation met with DRRAA officials in Thailand and discussed potential collaborations in weather modification between their agencies. The delegation also had a courtesy visit to the Philippine Embassy in Bangkok and called ad interim Chargé d'Affaires Edna May Lazaro, where they shared their learnings and insights on the potential plan regarding technologies and practices which are applicable to Philippine context. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Leo Magpayo. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.